Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Neal Galati, and you already know I am your NFL guru here to bring you another exciting week of football. It's going to be intense. Get ready. A lot of teams are playing for survival of playoff spots. Other teams are trying to stay hot and stay on a hot win streak. A lot of unfortunate, brutal injuries last week, but get ready because it's going to be a fun week this week. And we're going to get started right away on Thursday night football. We got the Oakland Raiders at home against the Kansas City Chiefs. And who we believe, Kansas City being the best team in the NFL, the Raiders being one of the better teams who are on a little bit of a losing skid, starting 2-0 and now 2-4. You know, the last time they did that, they actually ended up going to the Super Bowl after going on a 4-game losing streak. You know, 2002 with Rich Gannon, that Super Bowl team, they ended up going on a 4-game losing streak, running the table at 11-5 to make the Super Bowl. Didn't go well that year, obviously, but wow, that's a very interesting stat to see. So let's see if this Navarro Bowman edition can help change it. I think it will. They're going to make a lot of stops in the run. Look for Khalil Mack and Bruce Irvin to feast this week. I am predicting an Oakland Raiders win 27-24. Raiders stop them short on a game-tying drive for the Chiefs. The Raiders win this one in a nail-biter. The Cardinals at the Rams. I'm going to go with the Rams. You know what? I think the Seahawks are going to win the division, but by this little. The Rams are a very, very good football team. I said since day one, the Rams are a good football team. You give Jarrett Goff a good offensive coordinator, he's going to show up. Take a look at that, man. He's leading one of the best offenses in the NFL right now with almost no receivers and no offensive line. All they got is a running game, but hats off to Sean McVay. Adrian Peterson, the Cardinals are going to give him a run for their money, but the Rams are going to win this one. Ravens at the Vikings. Gotta go in Minnesota. They're at home. Look for Baltimore to keep this very, very close. But the Vikings win this one. Jaguars at the Colts. I'm going to go with the Jaguars, but this is also going to be a very, very close game. I wouldn't be surprised if the Colts win. But for now, we're going to take the Jaguars in this one. Jets at the Dolphins. Dolphins at home. They're going to come through and win this one. Saints at the Packers. No Rodgers, no chance, man. I think New Orleans is going to have a very close game early on, but look for them to pull away later on. And look for Engram and Kamara to go off this game. The Bucs at the Bills. God, take Buffalo. They're at home. Tampa Bay may win this game. These are all 50-50s, a lot of them this week, to be honest. But I'm going to take Buffalo to win this one. They're at home. Panthers at the Bears. This is almost contingent on Kelvin Benjamin's health status, but I'm going to take Carolina to win this one. Very low-scoring game, 19-16 Panthers. Titans at the Browns, Tennessee. It's Cleveland, man. They're awful. Cowboys at the 49ers. Zeke runs wild, almost 190, 180 overall yards this game, maybe even a pair of touchdowns. He's going to have himself a day as they beat the 49ers. Seahawks at the Giants. My upset pick of the week. And I know it's not a sexy one, man, because they're without a lot of guys. I don't think Shepard's going to play. Odell, one of the best receivers in the NFL, out. Brandon Marshall, their red zone target, out. A lot of their defensive linemen are out. A lot of their offensive linemen are out. Their backup running back is out. But guess what? They're somehow going to upset the Seahawks because that's just a Seattle kind of thing. They'll go into Foxborough and beat New England. Then they'll lose the following week to a Tampa Bay team without their starting running back. So it's just very odd. And I think that after the bye, it's going to hurt them. I think the Giants are going to win this one in a huge upset. Bengals at the Steelers. I would not be surprised if Cincinnati pulled this off in a very, very close game. But look for Pittsburgh to win this on a game-winning field goal, 26-23. Broncos at the Chargers. No Emmanuel Sanders. The Chargers win this one. They're going to get a little hot. 3-game winning streak after this week. Falcons at the Patriots. Gotta go with New England. They're at home. But I would not be surprised if Atlanta gave them a good game because you know what it is? It's, Sunday night football. So this is going to be a good one, but I'm going to go ahead and take the New England Patriots to win this one. And finally, we got Monday Night footballing in our Redskins at the Eagles matchup. I'm going to go safe and take the Eagles at home. But this game is also going down to the wire. I'm calling last second possession. But the Eagles win this one in a nail-biter, 24-21 Eagles. So there you have it, folks. Those are my picks. Let's go straight to fantasy predictions. Very straightforward this week with a couple of shockers. Quarterback Dak Prescott, start of the week. Playing the 49ers, Cousins had a huge game. Same thing with Prescott. Sit Alex Smith. Do not trust him. I actually think he's going to throw his first interception of the season against a team that has 0 interceptions this season in the Raiders. So sit Alex Smith. Running backs, Marshawn, Lynch. Beast Mode's going to go off against that Chiefs defense. He knows it's a big game. Same thing with Todd Gurley. He's about to have a fantastic game against Arizona Cardinals defense that can't tackle the running back. Sit Jonathan Stewart. He's banged up. He's playing, but I don't trust him. I think McCaffrey takes most of the bulk. And sit Eddy Lacy. Don't trust him at all this week. I think it's going to be the return of Process and Rawls. We're really going to get active. Wide receivers, start Julio Jones and start Jarvis Landry. Both very favorable matchups, and they're going to get heavily targeted. Sit Jordy Nelson, no Rodgers. I don't trust him this week. Let Hunley develop that chemistry first. Sit Larry Fitzgerald. Don't trust him at all this week. The Rams defense is very, very talented. Tight end, start Jason Witten. He's going to have 10 or more catches against the 49ers. Sit Jesse James. I do not like a Jesse James start at all this week. Cincinnati has good linebacker play and good safety play to cover the tight end. Kicker, start Stephen Hauschka. He's going to have a great game. Sit Harrison Butker. I don't know if he can handle kicking in the black hole, man. It'll be hard. So we'll see how it goes. Defense, start the Dolphins defense. Love the Dolphins against the Jets. I think they're going to turn the ball over a lot this week. Sit the Steelers. I think Cincinnati's going to try and play a very turnover-free kind of football game. Sleepers, quarterback, Derek Carr. I know he's been having a rough time. I mean, a rough time for him is 8 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. Just think about it. He's that good that a rough quarterback ratio and touchdown-interception ratio for him is 2-1. That's how much he's improved, the expectations of him. But the offensive coordinator is going to figure out this week. I think the Raiders' offense finally gets in the groove, and they get a few sacks and an interception on Alex Smith. Carr's a good start this week. Running backs, I'm going to give you 2 a running back and receiver. Running backs, James White, going to have a huge game against Atlanta. Did last time, going to have it again. And Jerrick McKinnon, he's going to get a lot of carries against the Ravens team that is good in the run stopping, but he's going to get carries and screen passes. Watch. Mark my words, a lot of screen passes. Wide receivers, Terrance Williams, going to have a huge game against the Niners. That's a given. I was spot on Doctson last week, scoring that first touchdown. Going to go Williams this week. And I'm going to stay with Josh Doctson because not many people believe in him, but he's a very talented receiver. Had that huge drop against the Chiefs on Monday night, but he's going to win them the game in a final drive, and the Redskins are going to win this one thanks to Josh Doctson. Finally, I'm going to give you 2 tight ends as well. Hunter Henry, he had a huge game against the Raiders. He's going to stay hot against Denver. And Evan Engram, I think 6 or 7 catches, almost 80 to 90 yards and a touchdown. He's going to be the main target against the Seahawks. So there you have it, folks. Those are my NFL predictions. Stay tuned. That Thursday night matchup, color rush of all white Raiders and all red Chiefs is going to be a great game. So stay tuned. Watch that one. And stay tuned for Sunday and Monday Night Football. They're also going to be good games. You guys have a good one and enjoy an awesome week of the NFL.